And like, for example, that was
There are extra seats in the back.
I had been listening to a radio program that was on NPR that was dealing on repurposing public phones, and they were making ATMs out of them. And so I was like, ATMs, that's nothing but money, which is cool, but what would artists do with it? And so that's when I pitched the idea to the innovation department.
And when we saw that phone, we thought we were going to try to revive it and do something with it that would invite people into the neighborhood. And that's really where we started. And we put together 3 really exciting teams that joined people from the neighborhood, artists from Leimert Park, and students from USC. And together, these 3 teams have worked for now 5 weeks, including spring break in between, and have produced concept prototypes.
Let's turn it over to Team Dial the Track to tell us a little about their project.
Yeah, so if you look down, you press 1, you hear artists, and you get to know more about the artist. And you press 2, you get to know about where they might be presenting, where a show is. You press 3, and you get to hear about local merchants, and you get a discount. So it's more of a way to get people to the local businesses.
I didn't start out really a member of the team, but I was slowly sucked in because it was just so interesting and so exciting to be part of this project.
Press 2 to listen to music from Leimert.
Press 2.
We currently need more music, so
I'm thinking about user-generated content.
Yeah.
And could you get somebody like HBO interested in sponsoring the phones and develop a kind of contest for user-generated content?
I'm looking at this not only in terms of the creativity of those people who are in fact trying to reach out and carry the message, but I'm looking at those who are going to benefit from it and receive it.
Is that it's possible, I think, to take the Innovation Lab concept and move it into the community. In other words, create fast experiments, and that's actually necessary in order to keep community vibe going. That's point number 1.
Our next group is the Transmedia Storytelling Group.
People come into the business, they buy things there, hopefully, like a smoothie, and then you put a quarter into the payphone, and that activates free Wi-Fi. First thing that comes up is our website. On the below is a phone number for you to call to hear stories that have been recorded about that location, or to record your own stories right there, and getting the community into the structure of making a repository of stories.
So there's a hidden treasure here. Coming in from the outside, you mean Ella Fitzgerald lived where? Wow, Ray Charles? What? And you can't name a black person that isn't internationally famous that didn't live or work within a 5-mile radius.
It could actually be part of a walking tour. So I think that people are going to want to get off the metro and actually come through Leimert Park on the way to the airport, for example.
Art.
Our goal is to engage the masses, engage those local entrepreneurs, those visitors who are coming to Leimert Park with repurposing these payphones that create social and cultural centers.
I'll quote Francois, that if it's on Google, it's real. So there it is.
The coin slide is actually a viewfinder. So you can look into the coin slide and see all of these amazing things. Receiver is an LCD screen. That way, more than one person can actually view anything that's going on at once.
Just not only is it going to work in Leimert Park, but it's going to work in East LA. It's going to work in Beverly Hills. It's going to work in Santa Monica.
Find an artifact, move it into cyberspace, but here's the rub. You're now taking the artifact and moving it back into the community. That's actually the principle that hasn't been well understood.
We're going to go to Detroit in June and talk about this as an idea that other cities might want to pick up, other communities might want to pick up.
We now have to look at technology as a major force and bring Leimert Park to the next stage.
The next thing is in terms of stories, not just stories of the past, but stories of the present and stories of the future.